Hello, welcome back. So, this far in the game, I have, let's see, we've tried to defend the laboratory. Triss was wounded, or got wounded, and Leo's dead. He was killed by some character called the Professor. What's left for us to do now is to just explore the fortress and, well, get through the game somehow. Just play around with the... I don't really remember that much of how the game works, so I need to kind of familiarize myself again with the gameplay. Here we have our journal with all kinds of important information about the characters. Let's see, this will be useful later. And the formulas. I think actually that I will find a place to meditate.
All that's missing is a mage who'd know how to use this.
Indeed. Because I actually have an idea of how to, where to,
Mosses and grasses. The smell is heady.
let's talk to Vesemir.
They once laid me down here.
Eskel came by while you were resting. Triss is still unconscious, but stable.
That's a relief.
I've made a decision, Wolf. We abandon Kaer Morhen. There's nothing holding us here.
I see.
We need to bid Leo farewell and wait for Triss to recover.
And the bandits?
Yes, we need to finish things. But first, we must make a healing potion for Triss. We'll need to search for ingredients. Nothing useful left here.
I can do that. How do I make the potion?
Lambert will give you the formula. Look for him by the fireplace. He's with our brave sorceress.
Lambert? He doesn't hate Triss?
Feels guilty, I think. The first thing Triss'll hear when she wakes is, "Finally awake, Marigold." That's Lambert. Let's get to work. Later I'll teach you how to extract ingredients from monsters. I'll be in the main hall.
Fine.
Yeah. Okay, so a new quest. Quite done exploring here though. It's kind of really grisly stuff they're doing here. Just casual bat. Anyway, let's explore a little bit. Find Lambert. And yeah, I have to spend those skill points actually. But in order to do that, we need to meditate, so I need to find a fireplace. I think there should be one in the kitchen. Okay, there's Lambert, so I guess the quest proceeds.
Geralt, is something wrong?
No time to talk. I need to make a potion for Triss.
You should find a vial of white gull in the armory on the upper floor. Grab some calcium equum from the evening hall. Look for white stones in one of the chests. If you find any stragglers, finish them. We don't need prisoners. The stairs are through that door. I'd go, but Marigold lies unconscious by the fire.
You know, some of these dialogue options, like I don't know what it is he wants to tell Lambert. That's kind of strange considering that I'm supposed to be this character. So, well, I just have to try and see.
Lambert, I have to tell you something.
What is it?
Leo. The
Okay,
bandits killed
okay.
him.
Well, they could
He
have
wasn't ready.
mentioned that.
What a loss. We'll hunt them down, Wolf. We'll avenge Leo.
I'll find you later.
Maybe I should have known it, but you know, it's been 2 days since I played the game now, so that's my excuse. Okay, so here we have fire. Perfect. And of course, he has to go all the way around for some reason. Oh, we're not doing that. There's stress, actually. Oh, that sounds... Okay. There's plenty to read in The Witcher. If you like reading, this is the game for you. I haven't decided yet how to deal with all this text, all this lore. Maybe I can just read them out loud as they crop up or sporadically, or I could make a video dedicated to lore, but I'm not quite sure yet. So we'll just leave this aside for now until I figure out how to deal with it. But what I want to do is invest some points into my character. I actually gonna have some... Oh, I didn't know that this was actually already taken. Okay. Well, it doesn't matter. I already know what I need, what I want, so I'll just go for the next level of intelligence and... I don't know how useful that one is, because you can actually just read about the monsters from books. Although... Oh, no, this is not prioritized, and... This is useful, but I don't think I have enough ingredients to make anything, really, other than the most basic potions or elixirs. So I think I'll take herbalism. It seems like the most useful skill to have right now. It will enable me to gather lots of ingredients early in the game. That's at least how I have envisioned it, my strategy, so to speak. Buy flint. I have a whole chicken. I don't think I need that food. Although maybe.
You dare challenge the Salamandra!
Yeah, maybe we can have at least one, you know, it's... Can always throw it out or sell it if I don't need it. But if I should be so unlucky as to not have enough health potions, it could be useful to have some food. Although I don't think that will be a problem yet.
You're pathetic!
Why did I go here?
Die, bastard!
You'll regret the day you were born.
Really, there's a lot of them. Okay, let's...
Mess with me and die.
Seems to me like the combination axe sign and sword is very, very powerful. So I might be persuaded to invest more in Axie. Is that... no, wait, that's not Ard. I mean Ard, of course. Axie is the fair sign. Unknown potion. Okay, so maybe I should... I think I can manage these guys without without consuming a swallow. Well, I don't even have a swallow, so... So here we have an unknown potion. The only way to figure out what it does is to actually consume it, which is a little bit scary, but let's do it. See what happens. Well, it didn't provide me with much information, but I believe that if I go to the alchemy inventory, yeah, it only pops up when you're at a campfire. I will be able to see what kind of potion that I learned by consuming it. So we're not going to do anything about that now. Seems like it removed some sort of effect. Saltpeter, useful for bombs, and we will most definitely use bombs and oils later on. Right now I think we'll just do this super powerful combo of Ard and sword. Okay. Did I loot these guys over here? Apparently I did. See if we can find some books or scrolls or something, because kind of useful. It's actually very important to read stuff in this game if you want to understand what's going on. Yeah, I can take it. Throw it away later if I don't have enough space for other important stuff. More bottled water. Maybe we can just use this right away, actually. No, wait. Ah, that was stupid. No. I'm unsure if this was... I think it was a permit, yeah. No, it was not. Ugh, that was stupid. Anyway. Well, now we know what it does. It's not really that much of a big deal, because it's, I mean, it's just a very common grindstone, so we'll find plenty of those later, but it was kind of a waste, because I'm not going to use it. I don't think there are any enemies for a while now. Okay, so I think I have to just stop here. I'm not gonna pick up everything. To be honest, I don't really think I need that water. I can't remember. What did it do? Okay, so it increases endurance for 9 minutes. Well, that's actually... it's not too bad. Although... wonder who's sleeping in that bed. Probably someone that likes a draft. Oops. Sorry about that. Just hit the microphone. There you go. That's what we need. And we even have a book. A Frightener. Yeah, white honey. I think that's what we consumed. White honey. Reduces toxicity to 0 and cancels the effects of other potions. Why did I take those blueberries? Like, I really don't think I need all this food. And I always click the wrong button. It doesn't say how much vitality it restores or how long it lasts. Although I guess a good indication would be... okay, so probably 9 minutes. Just like the water. Seems like regular food and drink lasts for 9 minutes then. Although it doesn't say how much or how fast it regenerates. Let's see about this book though. Collection of information on an unusually rare monster known as the Frightener. I think that was the monster they fought in the courtyard earlier in the game. I think I'll read this because it's important. Or, well, it's not really that important, but I just find it fascinating. Frighteners are very rare. They come into being as a result of magical experiments. To create a Frightener, a mage has to possess great power and a basic knowledge of mutation. Immunity. Frighteners are immune to almost all effects. Well, that's... I don't know how that's useful. Immune to all effects. Susceptibility. Sensitive to steel and silver. Very sensitive to loud sounds at high frequencies. Again, I think that bell that I rang in the first episode by accident, that one was probably... that's probably what we would have used if we had chosen a different path in this game. In combat, Frighteners rely on their size and strength. They try to knock their opponents down and then deal a lethal blow. And that reminds me, if you kill one, you get a Frightener's eye and a claw. So we need to go down to the courtyard and collect those. The first mage to create a Frightener was the infamous renegade Dagobert Sulla, a diligent student from the Zerrikanian Masters of Alchemy and the supervisor of the trial of the grasses carried out at Kaer Morhen. Upon beholding the abomination he had created, Sulla is said to have cried, "What have I done?" He destroyed the monster. His notes, however, survived. Now all we need, I think, is alcohol. White gull. Useful. We have another unknown potion. Oh, well, I guess we'll just try it right away. No point in waiting. This, I don't think this is... I've never used that axe or this sword, but I think we can sell it for a meager price. So let's just keep it for now. So it, well, it looks kind of cool. I like that they that the weapons you carry are actually shown on the avatar or game character. Wish there was more of that in RPGs. An anti-Witcher pamphlet describes how ordinary people perceive Witchers and recounts the story of Kaer Morhen's destruction. Yeah, I guess I can read this. I mean, if this is boring, you can just skip it. I think it's fun with some lore, so let's do it. Indeed, there is nothing more repulsive than these monsters that defy nature and are known by the name of Witcher, as they are the offspring of foul sorcery and witchcraft. They are unscrupulous scoundrels, without conscience and virtue, veritable creatures from hell, capable only of taking lives. They have no place amongst decent and honest folk, and this Kaer Morhen, where these villains nest and practice foul rituals, must be wiped off the face of the earth, and all evil traces of it need be treated with salt and saltpeter to complete the deed. Due to their otherness, unusual abilities, and magic skills, Witchers are treated as outcasts and sometimes even meet with hatred. This hatred was made manifest during the infamous attack on Kaer Morhen, which led to the destruction of the fortress and the death of most of the Witchers wintering there. Those who survived are doomed to extinction since they no longer train successors. People need Witchers but are simultaneously afraid of them. The itinerant warriors inspire fear because they are mutants and have superhuman powers. A Witcher is rarely a welcome guest, and contacts with members of this profession are almost always limited to business. Witchers are invariably attacked during pogroms and social upheavals directed against those who deal in magic. Yeah, I'll just read this too. For centuries, diseases have plagued mankind, yet when Jan Becker, I think that's how you pronounce it in English, subjected the power to his will, whatever the power is, people gained a powerful weapon in the fight against disease. Mages study bacteria and viruses, the ways germs spread, as well as genetics. Very anachronistic. I don't think they had genetics in the Middle Ages. Or at least, well, just forget it. Their research is used by medics who set up hospitals and produce increasingly effective medicines. There are also magical potions capable of healing wounds and internal injuries. Many magic users, such as Marty Sodergren and Vicenna, have become healers, traveling the world and using their magic for the good of others. Kind of a strange combination of science and magic in this world. Or at least medicine. Like, I mean, they have some sort of theory of bacteria and viruses and genetics. Only rare individuals have the potential to become mages, and many of those with this potential are doomed to madness. Unless the individual in question, also known as a source, learns to control their power quickly, he or she may end up a half-insane, slobbering oracle. That is why schools of sorcery were created. Sounds like someone with a touch too much creativity. That is why schools of sorcery were created, where talented children study for many years, acquiring knowledge and mastering magical skills. Because of their powers, mages age more slowly than ordinary people. They can extract magical energy from the four elements, transport themselves long distances, and heal, as well as kill in the blink of an eye. They have extensive scientific and political knowledge. In the latter respect, many mages are the equals of rulers. Well, they wield quite the power then. If I'm not mistaken, I think most mages are women in The Witcher, in the world of The Witcher. They seem to be closer to the source, so to speak. There was one more place I needed to check out. I think it was Triss's room. Yeah, these are those stairs. This is down to the laboratory. Well, it's alcohol, but I don't think we can use it to make any kind of potion. Although, wait a minute, I have white gall. I can use white gall. Mild Witcher's hallucinogen. They really dabble with a lot of strange stuff, these Witchers. Let's try this. See what happens. Oh no. Oh, this is gonna be annoying. Blizzard, of course. For 19 minutes. So I have to walk around like this for 19 minutes now. Well, now we know what this is. It's very useful for when you're fighting many enemies or powerful enemies. What did it do again? It increases dodge and parry efficiency by 50%. So it's quite useful as a defensive potion. Okay, so I think we have explored this room. Let's... wait a minute. Don't I have another... Take this one then. I just can't walk around like that. It's too annoying, and besides, it's not really that difficult to produce some white honey, so it's not a great loss. Instead of walking around in slow motion for like 17 minutes. And this is how you learn alchemy in this game. You have to experiment. You have to actually taste and eat the ingredients, the potions. I think that's a very interesting idea. Very fun. Let's see. We still haven't... I don't think I need alcohol because I have that hallucinogen, right? Yeah. Okay, so I think we'll take a break here, and hope I see you in the next video.